All right. Good, good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing? A brand new week, brand new day, brand new charts. Let's see what the charts have for us today. How is everyone doing? If you can hear me loud and clear, let me know in the chat box. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from so we can start our first morning session of the week. Good morning, good morning. Hope you're all doing amazing, doing great. Tuning in from Ekeren, of course, Belgium in the building. Germany in the building. Good morning, good morning. All right, good. So let's dive straight into it. Before I start, of course, we have seen the last couple of weeks, like the last 2 weeks of January, that we didn't really had the most beautiful charts, right? We had some choppy markets, we had some consolidation, and not really the best price trap opportunities. But I've been saying this before also, is these kind of weeks will make you or break you, all right? A lot of people, um, when they have like these it's not really a bad week or bad weeks, it's just the markets are choppy and we don't have a lot of opportunities, but a lot of people are like hunting opportunities. They are really forcing themselves into the price traps, all right? And that's a very big mistake a lot of people are making, because mostly of the time, if you force yourself into the charts, you're making poor decisions and you're not really following up on your plan, and that makes you going way too far in drawdown, or losing way too many trades while you shouldn't really be in the charts. All right. So please take this with you, because that's a very important part. Like, for example, if you just don't like the charts, and you're like, let's just wait another week. Just use that week to backtest, to educate yourself, and to gain more knowledge. All right. And just stay out of the charts. Okay. Personally, I'm not staying out of the charts. I'm just looking into the charts. If I have any opportunity, if I have an opportunity, I will react. But I'm not really, how do I say it? I'm going away from my plan, going away from my confirmations. All right, and that's the most important part. Your risk plan, your trading plan, and so much more. Okay, Hummus in the building. Good morning. At the gym, Thai box session in 30 minutes. Enjoy, bro. That's amazing. Thai box. Good morning. Good morning, bro. Hope you're doing great. Good. So let's go through the charts. Let's see if we have some price traps. If there are people who do not know what kind of strategy we are trading, well, it's pretty simple. The market moves in waves, like we know. Sometimes we will see some consolidation zones, but what we are focusing on with price trap is pretty basic. We just want to find ourselves a high and a low, trap the market between that, and simply wait till the market breaks out. It doesn't matter which way we are breaking out. We just want to see a breakout of the highs or the lows. After that breakout, we want to see a retest, of course, creating the lower high or lower higher low. And then on that higher low or lower high, we will find ourselves a reaction to follow up on that trending market. Okay, I think it's pretty simple, nothing too complicated here. The way of entry is a little bit how you choose it to do it yourself. You have different options. You can use some indicators for that. You can use yourself the FIP levels. You can use the candlestick patterns. There are so many different opportunities, but from tomorrow on, I think that will be more clear, as I will go over the different price traps that we had for today, and if we had opportunities, yes or no. So I will review every single price trap from today, and show you the different kind of reactions we can see here. All right, good. So let's start off. First of all, let me know in the chat box if you have anything trapped already. So if you went behind the charts already, if you have any price traps ready, just let me know in the chat box and I will check them. Okay. But before I go further into it, and start making traps, I want to warn you guys for the CPY on the Canadian pair, or the Canadian currency. So this could have some big impact. All right, at 2:30 in the midday, there is a very high impact news coming. So just be aware of that. Don't be trading while the news is happening, or don't find yourself, or try to find yourself entries while the news is happening. Of course, if the news is done like 30 minutes after, or if the news isn't there yet, you can still react, of course. Okay, good. let's check. I've been grateful to be with you. Another call. Let's go. Let's go. Of course. Um, if I'm right, you are in Canadian JPY. What about CPY? You let it run. Let's hope take profit before CPY. To be honest, the idea from yesterday, I was indeed running Canadian JPY, but in the minute in the night, my stop profit got hit. All right. So for me, I'm out of CAD JPY. If you're still running CAD JPY, you can let it run, or that's what I personally would do. I'm a person who really sets and forgets. So if I'm in, I'm in, and I'm not closing out anything. All right. Even if there is news, I know there is a chance on slippage, but if market shoots in your direction, it's twice as good. All right. So let me check what we see here for the charts for today. Euro and ZD. Let's check. Yes, indeed. All right. That was something I was also seeing. What we have seen right now is like a massive, yeah, how can you call it? Accumulation, consolidation. Let's just call it choppy markets. But at this point, we are really like trying to get into that uptrending movement. So breaking highs and creating higher lows. So what you can do right now is simply use the highs and the lows, like you guys know with price trap, and wait for a valid retest. Okay. We could go lower also. We could get back to the highs and dive into deeper levels to then create that higher low and starts moving up. So keep that in the back of your head that that possibility is also here with Euro and ZD. Okay. There we go. So that's the first one that we have. Euro and ZD. What do we have? NZD JPY for the sell. Yeah, I had this one yesterday also. So yesterday we had a beautiful breakout retest. So this one was a beautiful opportunity we had with NZD JPY. And of course, like you said right now, we have a new opportunity. Market created new highs, new lows. So we can use this as a price trap and see if we can get some good confirmations here with NZD JPY. Right. So second one for today, NZD JPY. I haven't watched the charts yet, but it looks like we have some better opportunities today. Yesterday wasn't really the best price trap day, but today it's looking way better. So let's see what kind of opportunities we can see here or expect. There we go. So that's NZD JPY. What do we have? Do we have more? That happens. Spread kicked me out on NJ, but had to take profit of 3.5%. Damn, else the week was done. Happens, all right? Happens. But just make sure, and this is why I personally always secure my stop loss or place my stop loss higher or even delete it. Is just to avoid things like that. This, all right? Like spread kicking you out just in that small hour of yeah craziness. Let me say it like that. I always make sure I just put my stop loss way higher so spread cannot hit it, and then place it back once spread hour is done. Okay, let me first go further into the pairs we can see for today. Hence the JPY, yes, beautiful price trap. I like it. Let's see how this will play out. If we can get some breakouts. We also have some pound news later in the afternoon. I don't expect the biggest impacts, but of course you never know. So always make sure to follow your risk management plan or to stay away from it the moment news is happening. Okay, so that's GN. What do we have more? GA. GA looking for the retest, I expect. Yes. I'm just gonna keep that resistance zone. It's a little bit the same like we have seen with, was it Euro NZD? Yes. We can go a little lower there. So we could definitely go and sweep out this low before we start moving up again. So please keep that in mind. Of course, if market creates price action right now, we're not gonna wait on it. Okay. So then we have NZD USD. Yes, of course. We have seen some breakouts on the AUD pairs and also on the NZD pairs. So let's see if we can get back for these retests. There we go. What do we have more? NZD JPY. Yes, I already have this one. Euro AUD broke out tonight. Let's check. Yes, sir. We are finally getting some clean breakouts, right? Finally getting some clean charts with new highs, new lows that we can follow up, that we can find ourselves on trending markets. It's about time, right? After almost 2 full weeks of choppy markets, it's about time the market starts to kick in again. First, put an alert on this. There we go. Euro AUD. What do we have more? I know, but Dreamland hit me hard. So GA, I already have GA. Yeah, GA already breakout happening. Retest is happening at this point. Okay, so 50-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame. We need to watch this in like 30 minutes how the market will close. We shall see. All right, if we can really close with an engulfing candle, how big of a stop loss do we have here, and these kind of stuff. So let's see on the end of the hour if we can have something interesting on GA. AUD NZD. Let me check. Personally, staying away from AUD NZD. If I would trap it, if I would be looking for highs and lows, it would be this high and this low, so it's way too big. Let me just leave it alone. Maybe one of the next days we will have the opportunity for AUD NZD. AUD JPY, let's check. Yes, sir. Beautiful breakout. We already had like a fast retest here, but I do believe we can still get way higher. I'm also going to use this resistance. If market breaks to the upside, we still have the opportunity to follow up the upside movement also. Here we go. Orange flag. Okay. GJ, GCAT, Euro, Canadian, and Canadian JPY. Let me first see what you're asking here. Do you think about a second retest in Euro? Yes, of course, of course. We do have like that fast retest, but like you've been here for a while. I'm always waiting for like that bigger retest to have the long-term swing, so we can follow up on the trending market. Okay, so I'm exactly looking the same thing like you. Good, GJ. I'm gonna leave GJ alone. I don't really like the chart here. GCAT. That's of course the pound news we have seen. Yes, of course. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not fully convinced about this chart. Euro Canadian or CHF. What are you looking for? Euro Canadian or CHF? I think it will be Canadian. I personally don't like CHF. You could use this resistance zone, following up on this last uptrending movement we have seen here. I'm not really convinced about support zones here, so I just want to see if we can break that resistance. That's the only thing I will be looking for Euro Canadian. Then we have Canadian JPY. No, Canadian JPY, I'm also going to leave it alone. AJ, I just trapped it. Breakout, but it looks like a second retest should come soon, doesn't it? Yes, exactly. Canadian, of course, I thought so. What do you think about this trade yesterday on AUD JPY? Not sure yesterday how AUD JPY was looking. The retest here, probably. Yes, of course. Beautiful. That's all. That's what's Pricetrap about. All right. Break out of the low, retest, finding yourself some good price action, and boom, 1 on 3 risk to reward. All right. I think it's 1 on 3, right? Yes, sir. Amazing, 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 amazing. I love to see this. All right. I wasn't live yesterday. You find yourself traps. You find yourself reactions. That's amazing. That's why I'm here to make sure you guys can find yourself some opportunities in the charts yourself, and you're not dependent on any or depending on any other educator or I don't know what else. So you can just get into the charts yourself, find yourself opportunities without any help. ADNZD. No, I don't like ADNZD. I've said it already. I'm not fully convinced about the chart. Yes, 103, amazing. AJ, beautiful entry with the FIP. Yes, indeed. I'm also looking pretty much into that, and it was indeed. I think it's a 78, 76 zone. So beautiful. I'm struggling with the point in what time frame I should use the FIP. It depends which type of FIP you want to use. All right, is it the FIP you're using for the entry with your candlestick pattern, or is it a retracement FIP you're looking for? Like for example, now with AUD/USD, we have a massive breakout. We are looking for a retest, and then you want to know like the retracement of the FIP, how far we can go, or just the candlestick FIP to have your entry price. What kind of FIP are you struggling with? 10 minute is magic for me. Let's go. You already said it. I've never looked to the 10 minute yet, but maybe I will. Just checking if I'm not missing out on anything here. Nope. Okay. Good. No, that will be it. Let's see if gold's it. Okay, we can trap gold. We do have some good structure here that we can use. There we go. It's a pretty big trap, so it's possible we will stay in between this high and low today, and the breakout will come tomorrow or later. But I do like the structure. Um, Good. We have a lot of price traps today. That's 8, 11 price traps. All right, all right. This is the market getting better and better. Bearish, right? Phew, I wouldn't say that. Let me check. We are in a kind of consolidation moment here with gold. We keep, yeah, we are just stuck at these. What is this? Is this all time high? I think it's all time high. So let's see. First, I wanna have obvious breakouts before I really start pointing out the direction. Okay, before our time frame did break lows here, so it is possible to see market getting to these demand zones. But of course, like with price trap, we are not stuck in that one direction. We can just follow up on both. If we break up, we can follow up the upside move. If we break down, of course, we look for bearish movements. Okay, look at that. Fast retest, but good idea. USD Canadian, look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. The price trap army is winning. All right, let me go over the charts one more time. What do we have for today? We have GBP, NZD, Euro Canadian looking to break out. It's attacking the wick. It's attacking the high. Then we have gold. We also have some pairs that are retesting at this moment. For example, Euro NZD. Personally, I expect this pair to go lower before we really start getting higher again. NZD JPY, same thing, waiting for the right price action. Maybe get back to the supply zones we created during spread hour. GA is retesting also at this moment. I was waiting for that 30-minute close, but it's looking like we will have to wait a little bit more and have some more patience. Then we have AUD Canadian also back in our zone, just waiting for the right price action. Nothing more, nothing less. Hence the USD waiting for the retests. Euro AUD, same thing, waiting for the retests. AUD JPY, same thing. And then AUD USD exactly the same thing. All right. So these are the price traps for today. Like I say every single time, make sure to stick to your trading plan. Make sure to stick to your risk management plan. Don't make stupid decisions because of emotions or because you don't feel like it or that kind of stuff. If you already woke up this morning and you're like, I don't feel like trading, this should be a day you step away. All right. Why don't you like GCAT? I'm not convinced about the structure. Ik denk dat je microfoon een beetje overstuur is. So, problems with my mic? Yes? No? Nope. It's okay. It's okay. I will check. I will check. Your AUD entry when 50-minute closes like this. No, all fine. Okay, thank you. Thank you. What euro AUD? At this point, I would wait. I would wait till the market gets back to my broken high here. All right, that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to react at this point. Okay, I'm looking to see the market going back into that blue zone here. Okay, otherwise we are way too late reacting on that. Okay, good. That's it. Let me go over the crypto charts. Of course, like you guys know, and I hate to say it, but look at this. Look at this. I told you so. I told you so. Remember what I was saying about the ETF approval? A lot of people said like, yeah, when the ETF approval will come, we will shoot straight to the 100K or 50 or I don't know higher. And I was always like, I'm not sure about that. All right. Simply because everyone was saying it. That's my first discussion. And secondly, because a lot of people thought like if the ETM approval is there, they will have to buy Bitcoin to sell them to their clients. But guess this massive move here. This was already the big boys buying in to make sure they have their Bitcoin ready. All right. So that was one of the reasons I wasn't looking to see the market going up. All right, we have seen some spikes and we did hit the 49 level. Yes, I know. To be honest, I wanted to see the market get back to levels like 50k, right? Right over here, filling up this imbalance, 5,500, and then right over here, this little wick, 94, 49, 500. We barely hit it, all right. But at this point, so if we what we see right now is first of all we have a weekly bearish engulfing candle with a massive rejection from the supply zone just above this high. The daily time frame is attacking. I'm not going to say it's breaking. It's attacking previous lows. All right, you see that? And then if we go to the 4-hour time frame, we are breaking lows. Okay, so we are getting the first signs, the first bearish signs on Bitcoin that we can see finally the retracement happening. Am I gonna say we go back to 12K? Absolutely not, because I'm doubting we will get back this far. Can we get back to levels like 28, 25? Yes, sir. All right. Especially just below this equal low here would be an amazing place to see the market get back to. But that's a little bit like, how do I say it, predicting the future. And that's not what I like to do. So first of all, right now at the 4-hour time frame, I see market is breaking structure. So what am I interested in right now? Of course, like you guys know, I'm pretty simple just looking at supply and demand and imbalance zones. So at this point, we do have a beautiful rally base drop. And this is the imbalance point of the market, 45,500. So there is a very high probability that the market will shoot back up, hit that supply level that is beautifully around this high also, and then starts dropping again to really break out of this structure. All right, let's see if we can follow up on this, if this will actually happen. But because of that 4-hour breakout, I'm pretty much convinced we can see some pullbacks and we can see some drops happening on the crypto charts. All right, let me first check something. All right, it's a waiting game. Let's see if we can get a little lower here, maybe spy below these two wicks and get some good price action. Okay, so good. That's a little bit the vision I have right now with Bitcoin. Getting the retracements in. What you also can do, of course, you can play with the charts because right now you have a bias. Market is bearish because we were breaking the structure that was created before. So what you can do also is right now wait for the market to break the highs, give you a pullback, and buy this thing all the way back to 45,500. And then around this point, you can find yourself selling opportunities. This is how I play around with crypto. It's a little different than the forex market, but it's still with the same basic principles. It's still looking at highs and lows, waiting for these breakouts, and if we don't get a breakout, we simply follow up on the trending direction. That's it. All right, nothing more, nothing less. Keeping it simple in these charts, in the forex, in the crypto, will benefit you in the long run. Okay, the Lorenzo D is looking good. Was also retesting. Check. We are in the middle of a consolidation zone, so I'm not fully convinced about this idea at this point. I'm like waiting a little bit to see the same thing happening, like I just said with what was it, GA? Yeah, getting below these two wicks, maybe hitting this demand zone or this demand zone. With Euro and ZD, exactly the same thing. Getting just below these lows to take out all these buying orders here. Boom, getting to fill up that imbalance zone. I'm pretty sure this is around a 78, 76 area. Yes, exactly. So getting the market back around these zones would be amazing, and then get some price action to follow up on that uptrend. That's like best case scenario. So, but of course, we just follow up on what the market is showing us and react on what the market shows us. Okay. So good. That's my vision for the price traps for today. My vision for Bitcoin also. I'm gonna leave it with that. I hope you guys enjoyed the session. A little shorter session, like 30 minutes, but I think we have some beautiful opportunities, and I want to wish you all a beautiful, beautiful day. Make sure to always follow up on your plan, risk plan, trading plan, everything, and then we see each other back tomorrow morning, of course, 8:30 Brussels time zone or Central Europe time, and we will review all the price swaps we had from today, and of course make some new price swaps for tomorrow. All right. So thank you all for being here. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day, and we see each other back tomorrow morning at 8:30 Brussels time zone. Ciao, ciao.